my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are terrific. I am having a great day so far. Hey, I have new mic kind of system, so if you'd let me know in the comments how you think the sound sounds, if it sounds better than it used to, the same, or if it's worse, just let me know. Okay, today is day 5 of Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal page, a card, whatever you feel like making. Okay, today is day 5, October 5th already. Let's draw, let's do the 5 of hearts. We will do that. Sounds good. Do that. We need an element. Look, I have all these new elements. Do you see how many there are? All those new ones came from Hazel. Isn't that crazy? So let's draw one of Hazel's prompts. Okay. There was 65, I think, that between the two that I didn't have already. So now we've got them. And we draw make. Okay. So I'm kind of excited because that's going to bring some new things into the mix. Now it shouldn't matter where I move in the room. You should still be able to hear me. So let's zoom in. And remember that if you're using the hashtag Inktober for... Oh, that reminds me. We got to figure out... Where is it? What word we are going to do for Inktober. Dear. D-E-R. Dear. Not like Dear John, but deer as in deer in the headlights. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know about this one. How am I going to draw a deer? I am not good at drawing like that. Okay, some of them, like, you can kind of get around, but this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. It'd be great if it was Christmas instead of Halloween. Okay, so deer, it will be. Anyways, so if you're going to participate in Inktober, please use the hashtag Inktober. And if you're going to participate in Dear Prompt in any way, shape, or form, you can participate once a year, once a month, once a week, once a day, preferably, but no pressure. Use the hashtag Dear Prompt HPC. Okay. The color is Lantern Path. Ooh, that's lovely. The action, we have to use fancy scissors. Okay, I can do that. The element is a sentiment. Okay, and the make is a postcard. Well, that's fairly easy, except for the whole deer thing. We've got to figure that out. Dear John. John Deere? Do you think that's how John Deere got their name? Like Dear John letters? Or do you think the guy's name is actually John Deere? I don't know the history of it, but just saying it's kind of funny. Okay. Lantern Path. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what we're going to do. Alright, we need a postcard. So maybe we'll start off with that. I thought we just did a postcard not that long ago. Didn't we not do a postcard not that long ago? I feel like we did. Oh, maybe it was a library card we did. Postcards are in the back, right? Yeah, there's just a blank one. But I do have, let's see if there's any that would be kind of spooky. I doubt it. These are ones that are already done. These are kind of big. I'm not even sure these can really be postcards. I think I was going to cut those down. I think these are images I was going to use for postcards. And some of those, like, okay, that's a postcard size, but these are like images that need to be cut down to postcards. These are postcards. That could be used. That could be, oh wait, here's some just, oh, that's a postcard. That's a postcard. And those are postcards. These are, well, that says postcard, but the address to be written on the side. That's what it says. Those are from England. Huh. What's this? Oh, that's not even a postcard, is it? Well, I guess it could be used. Alright, yeah, no. Okay, but I think there's more. Wait a minute. There are. That one. Okay. That one. That one. That one. A lot of these are from Steubenville. They're old images that I found or that somebody's generously shared online. Yeah, that's it for that. Okay, so these are all ones that are done. I'll put those there. These are ones that need done something with. Is that in here? Yeah. Okay, and we're just going to use the blank one. All right. Okay, so postcard, we've got that. Sentiment. I get, this kind of makes sense, right? Because we could put the sentiment on the postcard. So that works. Like, happy birthday, or miss you, thinking of you. Fancy scissors, we can use that, that's easy. And lantern path. All right, the deer thing is just throwing me. I'm like needing maybe an abstract deer or something. Goodness gracious, that looks... I'm like, what? Okay, deer, line drawings. Could we do that? Let's do something like that. All right, we screenshotted it. So I feel like we need to do it on a separate piece of paper because I just do. What if we did it on? Oh my gosh. Look what's in the very front of my thing. I went through all these books last night. What if we did it on this? It says hunting. Hunting safety. Let's cut this up here. We're gonna collage this. It was from a book. It had all kinds of stuff in it, that book did. It feels so weird not to have the microphone in front of my face. I'm just saying. It feels super weird. And not to see that light. All right, let's work on this first. We're going to work on the postcard and then we're going to figure this out. So let's just glue this down. Oh. All right. I was cutting images and doing master boards. I had all these pages that I found the other day, and I'm like, I need to do something with these. There's our little spreader. Oh my gosh. Why weren't you yelling at me and telling me to get it off of the thing? Could you even see anything that I was doing this whole time? I'm such an idiot sometimes. All right. We're just gonna... Okay, so we're going to put this down here. Get that glue up. And then we'll put it on here. Whoops. That's from my thing. All right. I did get to catch a bunch, well, several, but not all of the creators yesterday for the hop, which I got learned some new creators that I didn't know before. And so that was pretty cool. Okay. So it's gonna go like that. Now we need to, I feel like we need to do it on something that is crazy first. Where's my pens? Here they are. And is this the brush one? Yeah. All right. We don't want it to be too huge. So let's try to do that. 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 Okay, and from here, we need to go like that. From here, we need to go like that. We need to give him a little tail. We need to go like that. This needs to be thicker. And then a thicker one right there. And then this over here needs to go like that. And then this needs to go like that. And then one more leg. Like that. Does that kind of look like a deer? Kind of. It's not as graceful as it probably should look, but hey, it's not horrible. Let's cut it out of here. We're gonna fussy cut it out. See, I can't draw and I can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I drew it in ink. So, used an ink pen, a brush ink pen. So, if I can do it, anybody can. And we're gonna put that on here. I feel like we need to put some paint or something maybe on here. Let's see, oh, fancy scissors. Maybe we should go around the border with fancy scissors. Let's, are these the ones that get stuck? No, I think these will be all right. Let's go around the postcard with fancy scissors. Oh my gosh, it's not liking that too much, is it? These must not be very sharp. Oh my gosh, that's pretty awful. These always work good. Let's try these. I've had these for forever. I mean, I'm telling you, I think I've had them for over 20 years. Well, it just kind of look like it's been torn up. This is not boding very well. Okay. All right, we used them there. Let's use them here. Usually I have no problem with them, but I'm not usually cutting through this many layers with them. And I think that it still might be a little bit gluey. Okay. Man, that does not want to. There we go. Okay. We're making a mess here. We're making a hot mess. Okay. We'll ink this so it doesn't look so horrible. What do we think? Is it doing it? It just seems like, I think it's because I kind of had already roughed these edges up a little bit that it doesn't seem to want to. Cut all the way through correctly. It's not like it's crisp cardstock. So yeah, I watched some of the creators yesterday. That was really cool. It was fun to see different people. I didn't get to pay. I was more lurking than anything else because I didn't get to well, I was trying, Sophie, Sophie had homecoming, I guess, her homecoming dance was last night. So we were kind of doing things for that, trying to get her ready and all that good girly stuff that comes with that. So, which it was successful. She had a good time. So, do you know that at dances, this is so weird to me, that they don't like slow dance anymore? I was like, did you slow dance? Who'd you slow dance with? Nope. They don't do slow dances, Mom. I'm like, what? No, they don't do slow dances. I'm like, when I was in school, that was what when I went to dances, that was what I looked forward to the most, was slow dances. Like, I don't get it. But, I think one good thing is, I feel like when I was her age, I was way boy crazy, right? I mean, clearly. I had a kid when I was 17. I was way boy crazy. Anyway, I told her the other day, I said, if I had looked like you when I was your age, I would have been in so much trouble. Way more trouble than I ever got into, because she's just gorgeous. And I'm like, if I would have looked like that, it would have been over. It would have been a whole different world. But it's so funny. Okay, a deer, a doe, a deer, a female deer. This doesn't looks a male deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Okay, how are we going to make this Halloween-ish? Halloween-ish. Okay, we used fancy scissors. We need to put a sentiment on the other side. What should we put? We could put Happy Halloween. Or Happy Deer Season. Happy Hunting? Oh, Happy Hunting. Let's do Happy Hunting. Let me get my gel plate. Not gel plates, gel pens. Okay. See, I walked across the room. I hope you could still hear me. I'm anxious to see on the playback if you could. Happy hunting. We'll say, who is this going to be to? I don't know. We'll just put Happy hunting. XXOO. Who's it from? Doesn't need to really be from anyone, actually. Please deliver to we're just gonna put I'm trying to think of something cheeky. But it's taken me a minute because I'm slow this morning. Please deliver to let's see. Please deliver to 123 Elm Street. Anywhere, USA. Double 7. Um, 12007. There we go. And we'll do it to Freddie. Let's do it to Freddie. Freddie, on 123 Elm Street, Anywhere, USA. 12007. There we go. That makes me happy. When I was young, in high school probably, yeah, I think I was like a sophomore, probably about Sophie's age. I watched all the Elm Street movies, and I don't like stuff like that, but happy hunting, Freddie. That's kind of funny. Okay, Lantern Path, Lantern Path, Lantern Path. We need that for the color for here. How are we gonna? Okay, we need to finish this. I'm getting ahead of myself. How long have we been recording? Oh, where's my recording time? I don't know why that is doing that. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so 27 minutes. 27 minutes, that's not too bad. We need to come up with a focal point for this. And a back page. And that will help dictate how we want to do this. Okay. Ooh, we could use these now. Love that one. Ay. What's our focal point gonna be? What if we used... What if we used one of the haunted houses as a mailbox? I'm thinking. Or should we just make a mailbox? What if we just made a mailbox? I don't know what Lantern Path would mean to me. I'm trying to think. That might be alright, actually. Because it's kind of got the light and the dark. Like it's a... And it's a pattern. A pattern can be considered a path. I think we'll use this. Now the thing is should we make a mailbox? Or should we... just use a house for a mailbox? Well, let's make one and see what we come up with. And if we don't like it, then we'll just do the other, right? We need kind of a big... All right, let's think here. I need to think. Think. What's a mailbox gonna look like? A mailbox is gonna look like... Well, oh, we could do just the front of it with it hanging open. And we could put a slit that it's coming out of. And maybe something like that. All right, how are we gonna do this? Let me think. All right, this would be, all right, if we did it so that, okay, hold on. We did it like this, kind of. Let's see. And then this, we would just round that off, round that off. And then this would come out down here. What do we think? And then put the slat, let's see, like here. Is that going to be big enough? Barely. No, we're going to have to move it in. The slat's going to have to be like in the middle here. Hanging that out. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure this out. All right. We're going to cut this here. And then let's use the big corner rounders and corner round that and that. Okay. We'll end up, okay, this is going to need to be hinged to here. So let's, is it too big? A little bit. Take a little bit off of this. All right, we'll hinge that there. Is this going to be too big for this? Uh-oh. No, it should be okay. We'll do that. And then let's, do we have like a silver? Let's try that. Let's do this. All right, let that dry and then we'll erase that. And let's, I need to get a new eraser. This eraser is like seen better days. See, look. I have another one that I just need to put on. But, okay, let's erase that. And then let's erase that. Okay. We need to hinge this. So what are we going to hinge it with? Let's hinge it with old tape. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. I feel like this would work. Where's the scissors? Here they are. I just need a piece. About there. And about there. All right. Let's cut the ends of it. Oh, it's not going to do it. Forget it. We're not going to worry about it. All right. Let's do this. I gotta keep checking this sound. I don't know how to know when how long they last or when it's gonna die or like, I don't know any of that stuff. Okay. We're gonna hinge that. There we go. Let's erase this side in case we want to flip it up. Which I think we will. Let's get that little piece. Oh, that's not gonna work. Give me those little scissors. Give me these little bitty scissors. All right. And we need a cut in there. We need to cut that. We're running out of room over here. All right, let's cut it from here up. That is okay. And then we're going to erase this. Okay, is that going to slide in there? Oh, no. It needs to be bigger a little bit. And maybe go up just a little bit here. All right, now it'll slide in. But you know what? We're gonna have to put a slit in the paper underneath too, so that, oh my gosh, this made this horrible, didn't it? Let's just try to get some of these off so it doesn't cut as much. I don't mind the end ones, but these like little loose ones, just getting it hung up. There we go. Just cleaned some of those off. All right, that's much better. All right. Now we need to figure out where this is going to be. Okay. Put that away. We don't need that now. I need to put some of this stuff away. I just have a bunch of stuff piled on my desk now. Where do we think? I think it's supposed to be here. That is the length. I really want that. So let's do the width right there. Okay, oak. All right, that. We need a piece of brown. Do we have brown in here? We need a long brown piece. Might be able to use that. Where did that thing go that I drew? Here. We need a post. So I'd say to like here. Let's try that. All right. Put that as the post. Okay. Like that. And then I feel like I need a silver post with a black. Hold on. Do I have gray? I do. I need a little piece of red. There. Make a little there. We need to make a little red flag. Let's round the corners on this. Alright, it's not going to need to be that long, but let's glue this. We will make it just like right about there. Let's put it right there. And grab a red. Just do black. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fabulous. Okay. We need to glue this. Okay, wait. Paper there. I think it needs to be right there. Oh, do not move. I want it to be right here. Ah. Okay. All right. Oh. We could, where'd this go? Let's put a, all right. And what did I say the number was? 1, 2, 3. Should that be on here? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we know that that's the right address. Okay, now we need to put this on the paper. All right, we're gonna need to put, all right, we want glue here. Actually, you know what? Let's use the glue we can move around a little bit. Let's use this one. All right. Let's use this one. That. All right. And we're going to put it here. 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 Okay, that's it. All right. The paper's gonna go there. And we're gonna put it right there. All right, then we're gonna move this. Where did our knife go? And we're going to recut this. So that it goes clear through. All right. We actually probably could have glued that whole thing down actually, but it's okay. All right. And now from here down, we can put lots of glue. But up here, we don't want to do that. is we want to be able to put the postcard in. Okay. Let's get this lined up. Shoot, I just tore that. Nah. Okay, I got it. Got it. It's down good. All right, that does that. This will go in this way. Need to make sure that's down a little bit better so it doesn't get caught. There we go. So we need to make sure that the deer's on this end. Of the postcard. Happy hunting. What if we splattered it with red? Ay. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Splatter it with red and black. Red and orange. Just red. I don't know. Let's mess around. We need to clean up a little bit here because we are making a holy mess and we have run out of room to do anything else. There's no room to put anything. All right. Okay, all right, splatter. What if we used red? Oh, let's try this. Red spray. Do we have red? Pink. Is this supposed to be red? Ooh, this is supposed to be red. Look at it. I don't hear the ball in there anymore. It might need it. I think it's stuck. Right there. Let's try it on here and see what it looks like. Oh, no, it's not going to work. That's not going to work for what I want it to look like. This is what we did the other day. with a little bit of water. And this, let's see, yeah, that'll work. Let's just do that. I apologize ahead of time to anybody that loves deers or that is opposed to hunting. It's meant to be cheeky. It's not meant to be serious. I don't hunt. I don't own a gun. I don't prefer to do things like that. I have no problem with people who do, but it's just not my thing. To each their own. Should we add another color or is that enough? I think it's enough. I need the dryer. Oh my gosh, how does this keep getting stuck on there like that? My arms are too short. Do you ever have that problem? My arms are definitely too short sometimes. Alright. Should we... I feel like he needs grounded a little bit. Just... give him a bit of grounding. And I feel like it's lacking something here. I feel like, hold on. I just feel like it needs like some direction. I think that gives it, it's like headlights. You know, like a deer in headlights. Get it? Okay. I think that works. Okay. Let's put this in here. Got it in there. What makes this Halloween? I don't know. I really don't. Should we put... We could decorate the mailbox a little bit. Maybe something creepy. Well, we could put a pumpkin down here. Let's do that. That would be okay. Come on, glue. What is your deal today? Thank you. I don't need a ton of you, just a little bit. This is going to be way too much. Okay. Thank goodness that dries clear. All right, that, let's put, we could put a spider hanging from it. Spider hanging, and maybe a spider's web here. We could put a ghost in the mailbox. I don't know. I'm reaching here, I realize. Let's give the spider a... What do I do with the... Did I put it away? No, I didn't. Let's make this so he is hanging from here. All right. Do I need a pumpkin over here too or something? I don't know. What kind of decorations do I have? Bunch of little labels, tags. Cauldron. Nah. Candelabra. Nah. That doesn't really work. I think that's enough. I think this will be okay. What do we think? I don't hate it. we need to put the prompts. Oh my gosh, I've gone over an hour. I need to get moving and let you all go. Let's stick the prompts on here. We're going to put them on the bottom of the postcard. Okay. The color was lantern. Oh. Path. The element. The sentiment. The action is fancy scissors. The make was a postcard. And the Inktober was deer. Okay. Let's see if we've got all these. Transition you in. Let's do that. See, it's cute. That probably should go all the way up. But optical illusion. Okay. Postcard was the make. We made a postcard. Here we go. Fancy scissors. We cut with the fancy scissors around the edge of the postcard. Sentiment, we put a sentiment on the back, says happy hunting. Lantern path, we used the color of the paper and how it's darker in some areas and lighter in another to create a kind of path lantern plus the path of the paper. I don't know. That's my take on it anyways. And then the ink was deer. See? Very cool. And just stick it right in there. And there we go. We've got it. That's our deer prompt for day 5 for October. All right. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends, and we get to make really cool things. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in below and let me know how the sound was today. If it's better, if it's worse, whatever. You know, I need your feedback from that, please. And I think that's it, Fort Pitt. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta.